might feel like April with the weather, but it's still February, and that means it is Heart Month, and we continue to celebrate right here on Great Day Live. And today we're learning a little bit more about how you can make sure you're eating just the right heart-healthy foods. Joining me in the kitchen is the chef at Clark Memorial Hospital, Chef Todd Fonda. Chef, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
We love that you're here cooking for us.
Well, thank you.
And giving us ideas, because I feel like it's tough sometimes. We want to eat well, right? But you get home and you're tired, and it's like, I feel like you're giving us a blueprint for some things that would be a good mix any night.
It can be
Right.
it can be a lot quicker than you think.
Yeah.
So we will get started right here. We're going to make some
Absolutely,
blackened
you go.
tilapia.
Tilapia, why tilapia?
And so you'll see that literally in roughly 5 minutes we can have a meal on the plate.
5 minutes? Seriously?
So this
was
is
your meal in 5 minutes, Sam?
This is
He was bragging about his meal last night too,
well,
so
I'm sorry.
his
yeah.
is better.
Blackened seasoning.
Okay.
And a little bit of flour in there, probably about a 60-40 mix.
Okay.
And I've got a couple tablespoons here of olive oil, and olive oil is really good. It's low in it's high in monounsaturated fats, and it has large amounts of antioxidants in it. So we're just
Rather
gonna
than vegetable oil, the olive oil, the choice is there.
Olive
And I
oil,
always feel
yeah.
like when people are cooking heart healthy, they do go for fishes first, right?
Yeah,
There
fish
a
is
lot
kind of the
truth
thing.
to that.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
fish is
yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
And tilapia is good too, because it's what, lower in fat?
Tilapia is lower in fat. It's very low in fat. A 4-ounce portion has about 3 or 4 grams of fat in it, and it's high in protein.
And it has that all important, what, omega-3s? We hear that so much.
Yes, it has
Right.
omega-3s and a little bit of omega-6s in it. But yeah, no, it's a very good option.
Yeah.
And when it's blackened, it's amazing. So
How do you blacken it? Like, do you have it like on what kind of heat here?
normally you would use high heat. We want to go high heat. I'm just trying to get this thing up and going.
Okay. TV cooking, isn't it fun? TV blackened fish
Yeah,
here.
but I'm trying to kick it up.
Cooking.
But normally you would use a large amount. So when you're blackening something, typically,
Yeah.
I think traditionally it's more butter.
Yeah.
And so we moved to
Not
olive
gonna
oil.
do butter.
And we're not going to do butter. We're going to keep it low in saturated fat.
While that's doing
And
its
so-
business here, what are some
Yes.
of the other items that you're going to pair with this heart-healthy meal?
Well, we have some red beans and rice
Okay.
in lieu of Fat Tuesday being yesterday, and with the blackened fish, I thought it would be nice
And
to
it's
kind
Ash
of.
Wednesday, so we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a
you're right. So
fish there.
that's
Why
right.
the red beans and rice? What is it in beans and rice that are also good
Well,
for us?
beans are also very high in protein, and they are low in fat. They're called the poor man's meat. So, and then rice is just a very good option. It's very low fat. It does take in whatever you give it.
Yeah.
So if you cook it with broth or something like that, it takes that in. If you pair it with that,
Yeah.
it will take that in as well. So you want to keep everything like a brothy rehydrator for rice.
That's important to
Yeah.
know. Whatever you put into it,
It does
takes
take in, yes.
it
Yeah.
takes
And
in as
beans
well.
do the same thing, really.
Right,
Yeah.
and I know that later you're going to saute a little bit of spinach.
We are going to
right
saute
here.
some spinach. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get that going. I've
Okay,
got this.
sure.
I had this one kind of pre-lit here.
Okay, you let me know if you need. He's like, I don't need your help, Claudia.
No, it's all good.
We don't
it's all
want your
good.
help over
We're just
here.
going to saute a little bit of garlic. Got some
Okay.
little bit of peppers here and some shallots.
Okay.
Kind of get that going quickly.
Did you put any oil in that? Did I just
I
miss
did
that?
a little bit
of
olive oil. Yeah, we're still on the olive oil here.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want to add in
Oh,
a
sure,
nice
yeah,
couple,
yeah.
load him up because
Right.
it does wilt down really good.
You know, and I like that what you're doing here because salads get so boring.
Yeah.
But the spinach really good. What is heart healthy about the spinach?
Spinach is
enough
very
there?
high, yeah, and very high in vitamin C. Yeah. Leafy greens are just really good for you in general. Will you kick a little bit more in there?
Oh, sure, yeah, absolutely.
I'm just going to chop up
Absolutely.
some fresh parsley and a little
Okay.
bit of cilantro here, just for our garnish.
Tell me
For
when,
when
Chef.
our
Is that good?
Yeah, one more.
One more.
Yeah, there you go.
One
yeah.
more.
One more load.
One more.
Yep, you're good.
One more. Make sure it's okay. Delicious.
Yes, it is.
Right. I'm going to talk and have like spinach. How much do you cook this down? Here, hold on.
Yeah, I've got you.
Hold on. Another one?
Spoon over there.
Yes, sir.
Yep. And we're just going to kind of move it around.
Move it around.
Move it around.
Okay.
Top to bottom.
Again, this is something that I typically forget because I'll just option the spinach as a salad.
Right.
But to saute it, and I imagine paired with the tilapia, is just super, super yummy.
It is very good. It is very good. And you're going to get a taste of it here in a second. And we
Okay.
do have a little Cajun, like a Cajun little bit of spicy tartar here. So if you're feeling a little bit, you know,
Yeah.
not super everything mega healthy, I'm going to slide it around here. You can move it over. So
You know, I'm hearing so much now just about like the essential eights to kind
Yes.
of help like guide your way of thinking. And I
Yep.
feel like those 8s for Heart Month and what the American Heart Association is saying, what it just kind of drives our force from eating to exercise, like the 8 big things we should be having in our life to make sure we can check those and say, yeah, I'm doing all I can, right?
You know, everything you can, honestly, to, I think we all know what we need to do.
I know.
So sometimes it's just not as easy as we think. But, you know, when you talk about, you know, quitting tobacco or
Yeah.
exercising, we need to exercise every day. We need to eat a little bit healthier. I mean,
And I got to say, the one that you all just added, we look at the kind of the checklist right here on the screen. Adding sleep to the list, I'm hearing more and more research about sleep.
Sleep is big
healing
time.
our hearts,
Yes.
healing just the ability to repair itself.
Rest.
Rest
Yes.
is just really, really important.
And then not eating so much at night. And I wouldn't say that I'm very good at that, but your body needs to get down.
I'm getting my cues off camera.
Yep,
here. 7
yep.
to 8 hours sleep, really, really important.
7 to 8, that is very good.
7 to 8 hours sleep. And going to bed, I think, you know, I think they say at the same time every night. That's kind of hard for us in television. We get up so early and everything.
Yeah.
But it is really important. Oh, let's check in on this blackened fish here. This is looking really, really good.
Yeah, we're right here.
Absolutely, it is good.
Yeah.
You know, this is just one, Chef, I think one idea of what you can do. If you don't like the tilapia, tilapia is great in the fish tacos. I think it's a wonderful, if you want to do like a taco night, you know, having the tilapia and fish tacos. Salmon's also good for you. Are there other ideas that, I love how you kind of mix this up for us today,
I'm not too
right?
sure. I'm not too sure there's a bad fish for you.
Oh,
You know,
okay, yeah.
honestly. So I mean, but it is a lot in how you prepare it.
Yeah.
So you know, using olive oil instead of butter.
Yeah.
You know, really cutting down on your fats is
Right.
big.
I feel like those are all like simple steps that you can take, right? To substitute this one thing out and start, because I think sometimes it can be overwhelming for people. And
Yeah.
with groceries being so high,
Oh my
eating
goodness.
healthier is even harder than it was before.
I agree. I agree.
all
And when
these numbers
everything,
add
yeah,
up.
everything's inflated up. You want to go ahead and plate this?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna just kick some red beans and rice right here on the side.
Kick it in there.
Kick it in.
Okay.
And the spinach, I'm just
Okay.
gonna kind of. There you
I'm gonna
go.
Pull this one out here. Get this. Am I using the right utensil? You're
Yeah,
like, "Oh, I don't even
that's
know."
fine.
Hold on.
Here you go.
Here.
Go with that.
Go with
Yep,
that.
Go with
All
that.
All right, guys.
Slap him right on the side.
Right there?
You did perfect.
Okay.
Yep, we're gonna wipe this plate up a little bit.
I'm going to turn off the
Kick the burner off.
burner off.
We got a little garnish here. We're gonna put a little parsley and cilantro on top. We do have a little dollop of a Cajun tartar that we'll put right on top.
To give it a little kick, you got to cheat every once in a while, right? Little cheats.
Just
I
little
feel
bitty,
like
little
cheats,
bitty ones. Yeah.
Little bitty ones, and I think sometimes when you give it like a day or a one meal, I'm going to put a little bit, not the whole thing, but I think a little bit of something is sometimes really important, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's a heart healthy meal right
That's
there.
beautiful. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
cooking
much.
in our kitchen this morning.
Appreciate
Hey, if
it.
you want more information for Heart Month, more ideas. I feel like sometimes the more ideas we get on recipes, the better. But everything that we just talked about and those essential 8s are over on heart.org.